Right. Hi, just like to introduce myself and my family. My name is Jeff Reid.
And my name is Wendy Reid and I'm Jeff's wife.
We run a vacation rental property management business in Orlando, Florida called Really Florida Vacation Homes, as well as a real estate brokerage called Right Move Orlando Real Estate.
We have two daughters, Janelle, who is 25, and Steph, who is 23. Both work for the company as well.
Alongside of us, Janelle's fiance, Mark Simmons, works with us, and then we have a final member who is TJ, the Black Labrador, who occasionally appears with us. Not appears, that sounds a bit... Right, okay, really our story began, our American story, our Florida story began
20 years ago.
20 years ago, 1995 really. That's more than 20 years ago.
Less than.
Or less than 20 years ago. Anyway, it started then. My father-in-law, Wendy's father, George, was retiring and wanted to pay for all the family to come on a family vacation. At the time, I didn't like Americans or America. I'd never been here before and never really met many Americans, but that was what I thought. And
I gave Jeff the ultimatum that I was coming over here anyway with the girls on holiday, and if he didn't want to come, then he had to stay at home. So the night before we were due to book it, he decided he would join us on the holiday. And he really enjoyed it, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay, I was a bit scared of flying at the time as well, and obviously it changed my perspective of what I thought Americans and America was all about. Obviously, we were really talking about Orlando, Florida, and yes, so
you were shit frightened of flying. Anyway.
I was terrified of flying at the time as well, so that had a bearing on it. But we came on holiday, and what was meant to be like a once in a lifetime, once only holiday, turned out that we came back again several times over the next 4 or 5 years.
And then we decided to buy a house over here to use for our holidays and also to rent out. So that's how we started to come over here. Really, on a regular basis.
That was in 1998, and then so we bought a vacation rental villa, and we really started in the business of vacation rentals from then on, because we used to rent out our own house.
Yeah. And then it got that every time we were leaving here, we just didn't really want to go back. It was getting hard to leave. We really enjoyed it over here. We enjoyed the lifestyle, and then we decided between us and the girls that.
Well, it wasn't just a straight decision, was it?
No.
Over a period of a couple of years, like there'd be times when I would say, yeah, I like the idea of moving over to the USA, and Wendy would say no, and then she would say, yeah, I like the idea, and I would say no, not really, and then the final crux of it really was when the two girls, Janelle and Steph, in a discussion with them one day, they said, well, when they were old enough, they would probably come and move to America anyway. Again, little did we know how difficult that would be, but we all decided there and then that if it's what we all wanted, then we all should look at the possibility, yeah.
So then we started looking into the visas and decided that we would take it further and come and move over here.
But it wasn't just like that. It was like a 2-year. It was like a 2-year planning process, really.
Yeah.
All right. And that's it, really. So I mean, we eventually got our visa. We had a company in the UK called Spraytherm, which still runs to this day. And my sister and brother-in-law stayed back in England to run that business, and we transferred over to the US on a visa. And we have a great lifestyle. We enjoy our work. We work hard.
We play harder.
I wouldn't say play harder. We enjoy our life. We enjoy our life. We enjoy boating, enjoy golfing, just socialising generally, isn't it? Really, going to the theme parks quite regularly still. Going to the beaches.
Yeah.
Just
There's
really,
a few drawbacks, of course, from living over here. Mainly I'd say the healthcare. And yeah, we do miss family, but we're lucky because of where we live. We get a lot of family coming over to see us and visiting us, so that's good.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Anything else? Well, yeah, no, drawbacks really. So healthcare and visas. Visas are difficult. We're fortunate in that we chose the right visa, did our homework and found the right route to get here. Like I say, it's not easy. Anybody that's here probably deserves to be here because they've had to work hard. And again, nobody comes to the US, or certainly to Florida that I know of, without having to work hard, or very few come without having to work. You've got to have a business generally. Anything else? Janelle works with us in the business. She's a real estate broker and really handles our reception and our booking system.
Yeah. Steph's just graduated from university up in Panama City Beach, so she's moved back down here and is now working for us as well until she can join the police when we become citizens later on in this year.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, of course. I don't know what else to say. Well, Mark Simmons, our future son-in-law, joined us after Janelle and him had a long-distance relationship over a couple of years, and Mark decided he would like to move over here to be with Janelle, and so he came over, managed to procure a visa. He invested in a company, and basically managed to get a visa to come over, and him and Janelle are planning to marry back in the UK, as it happens, when?
8 weeks time.
8 weeks from today, May 20th.
Yes.
And they're also having a party when they come back, a kind of a second wedding for all of our friends and family that are still over in Florida that can't make it back to the wedding in the UK.
Which is very exciting.
Okay, so that's about it really, about us. Hopefully, we'll learn more about each other as time goes on.